September 11, 2001 is the day in which the United States learned it could not escape the reaches of foreign powers and terrorists. 60 years before, the enemy launched the day that will live in infamy. Roughly 3,000 human beings were killed in each of those horrible events. In 2005, the Gulf Coast met a totally different foe. That one ended the lives of 1,833 people and changed our lives forever. We drove home from work one July 1982, Friday evening, only to discover that a Pan Am airline failed to lift safely. 153 people perished. Just imagine if 9 747s full of tourists crashed all over our country. We would be in a state of shock. Our president certainly would call a state of emergency. Right now, we're beginning to reach that unfathomable, unspeakable number of deaths per day. It didn't just magically disappear, as we were told to believe. Over 418,000 Americans were killed during World War II. According to the CDC, we'll be at that foothill the first week of January. But maybe that's our imagination. President Trump repeatedly told us that cases are up only because we're testing more. The more we test, the more cases we have. That's what he said, often. Yet it appears our economy was more important to him than the lives of our family members, our friends. We didn't test more to cause our numbers to rise. It appears herd immunity was our nation's policy, which explains why the president held those maskless rallies, parties, and events. Despite what the White House and some in the media claimed, the administration knew that the more restrictions, the lower the cases, the lower the hospitalizations, and the casualties. It wasn't the tests. Our misery has increased. Our economy has taken another nosedive because of an unintentional attack from China. Our government is under another assault. The experts claim the Russians aren't coming, they're here, embedded in our Department of Energy, Commerce, National Security, and other agencies. We have no clue what information was taken and how our government's deepest secrets are now an open book at the Kremlin. And our intrepid commander-in-chief has said, crickets, crickets. Never a word to console any of our families, our loved ones, our neighbors who live in fear, some with nothing to eat. And of course, never an angry word to Putin, because, well, maybe we'll find out sooner than later why there's never a word. Why, of course he's not afraid of Vladimir. He's just busy. He has those daily tsunami of tweets where he takes shots at the Supreme Court, putting public servants and their families at risk of death threats, where he's crying out, claiming that he's not a loser. No, not Donald Trump. He's so busy not saying a single word about the kilovirus or about the worst invasion of American secrets ever, that he hardly has a moment to insult the memories of a war hero who left us 2 years ago. We're left with a country in the worst economy, the most deaths, the greatest internal threat in centuries. So much winning, and now without any evidence after almost 60 swings and misses in the courts, even with the Supremes, with 3 of the 9 deciders handpicked for the occasion. He claims to be entitled to another 4 years. Why not? He has such an incredible record of truth-telling, empathy, and courage. Only he can fix it. Maybe the reality tells a different tale. Only he can break it.